Zach's Garage channel back here again. I haven't been doing any mudding in a while because I've had two reasons why I can't. Number one, because there's no mud around. Number two, it's sitting on the front of my engine. My fuel pump. Because it's leaking fuel out about right there. In that little hole on the front. So, I gotta wait on to get the money to get my new one off Amazon. And then, when I install it, I'll let y'all know about that. And also, gotta try to work on my T-handle brakes. Like what Fearless Front has. It's been a while. But yeah. I did relocate the toggle switch. The one I had on here I bought. I tried to relocate it. Tighten it down a little bit too much and it just popped right out. But here's one of the two parts. You can see it's just a little lip on there. What happened is I over tightened it. Let me get my thumb to move. See where it snapped off right there? Yeah, right there. When I over tightened it, it snapped. So I had to find an older one, which luckily it was sitting in that basket right there. And I already tested it out. And also took my clutch safety switch. Y'all probably wondering why I have these safety switches on here, like the clutch safety switch. Because I've in the past, I had an old 85 Craftsman, and I'd leave it in gear where the shifter was right here. I'd leave it in gear and try to start it, and it tried to take off on me while starting, and I didn't press on the clutch. But yeah, and I also had to take this clutch safety switch and push it down a little bit. So, but that's pretty much all I've done to this tractor, other than waiting on the fuel pump. So I found a piece for the camera stand. So sitting right here, it's sitting on that table right there somewhere. We just got to get a piece of flat stock. Load the flat stock on, cut this at an angle. Cut this part at an angle to make it flush, level. And I gotta take this, tack it on. And this thing is steel. It's a steel with a clear coat. It's silver painted with a clear coat, so you can see it rusting. So, get a piece of flat iron, weld it on there, and that will be done, and I'll have a camera stand again. Hopefully this summer I can videotape me going through my neighbor's woods that me and his son laid up. I also need to clean that and paint that so all that rust doesn't eat through it and knock this thing off. So here's an update on the John Deere. Yes, I had to take the motor off of it because I had another project for it. But I do have other plans for this. I plan on reusing this. So there's the transaxle. I'm not going to reuse that transaxle. I'm going to use another purpose for it. I'll give you one little hint. It takes a little horizontal shaft engine. I'm going to try to utilize this hole here, probably. Hopefully I can. If I can't, I'll cut a hole in the frame for something. But yeah. And all this wiring harness is coming off for something else. I'm going to use it on another project on my other channel. Recognize this big old beast? It used to have an 18.5 46-inch cut on it. That ain't the case anymore. It has a 16.5 Kohler overhead valve on it, which I'm fixing to get this engine replaced with a 21 horse Kohler Courage if I can ever get my friend to bring a mower over here for me. It's a Cub Cadet with a 21 horse Courage. So once I get that mower, I'm going to take that motor off and put it on here. Because one of the problems is the carburetor. I did something to the carburetor and I don't know what it is. Or it may just be the lack of fuel supply, because I just got it running. I had to run it like Briggs style off the dipstick here. So took an old Briggs Walbro carburetor piece, hot glued it in. Tried to super glue it, but the super glue was just running through it. It's the Loctite super glue. Tried to put it in there and it just kept going through, wasn't making a seal. So I had to get out the hot glue gun and hot glue it. But everything works fine on it. Other than that, that battery's dead. You can see. Put the key in ignition, and I had to replace the starter solenoid because it was bad. Nothing's happening. Turning the key, nothing happening. It's a 4 position, so. But 2 of the 4 tires hold air. Now they all 4 hold air for about a couple of days, but after like a week they lose air. Like that one right there, and the left rear and the right front. See, it's lost air pressure. See, this one still holding a lot of air pressure. So yeah, I had to move that trailer with it the other day because this one has a lot more pulling power. You can see it has a speed selector here and a low and high range and reverse. And the Comet to Phyllis front, the day you and Paul had trouble on his tractor, that is low range right there, high range and reverse. So you had these 2 right here confused. Just letting you know those are correct. You set them the right way. That's low range, that's high range. So, but other than that, nothing else to update you on. But until next time, comment, rate, subscribe, check out my Google Plus, and don't forget to like me on Facebook.